I mean, Sabo, definitely a great teammate. An expert of the game all the way back in. I'm going to be the history teacher for a lot of this because all the way back in like Bears 1, he was SSB Matt. Definitely went to a lot of Jersey stuff, being from that area, but always made it down to Philly. Always had a good time. And man, there's some old guard versus new guard vibes going on right now because MPG and PKChris coming out of the woodwork. Jeez Louise, I love that.
That's great, man.
I love that. Okay.
I think a difference maker here is going to be how MPG and PKChris decide to play. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot more stock taking coming out. That is not a good way to start off if you're Sabo. That is the worst possible way to start the game. And if you're Spiro right now, you are in shambles right now. Just you know, you don't want to discourage your teammate. You definitely want to say, don't worry about it. We're still in the game. Don't put your head down yet. But against two characters like Ness and Mega Man, who are just going to combo the crap out of a character like Bowser, yeah, you have to be very careful with how you approach.
I mean, generally, I'm kind of surprised to see the Bowser come out from Sabo. He plays like 60 trillion characters, and Bowser against these two just sounds like a terrible time.
Well, he has been working on that Bowser, but these two look like they have been working on a lot of kill confirms as they both are going to synergize and working, eliminating two stocks in, at the same time.
And I mean, MPG, a master of those Leaf Blade cancels by picking up those Saw Blades. You see him force shields and then immediately go to the next teammate and ignore the other person.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much small tech prowess coming into play.
You're looking at two characters who literally have no reason to approach, and making your life harder as that dare is going to be the one to take the stock. And literally, we're looking at a 6 stock. Is it possible? Who knows? Only time will tell very soon, but we do know for sure this is going to be a dominating game 1. That was 2 PK flashes in 1 game.
And he held down on the PK Rocket in order to avoid getting 2-framed by Palu. I mean, PKChris is pulling out all the tricks, and MPG will not die.
Well, MPG's still living it out. He is at max rage, and I love the stall with the PK flash. No reason to approach if you don't have to. But, wow, the damage has already been done. I mean, sure, you can get a few stocks, but yeah, with all this pressure being applied, just all of, oh my god.
Oh, come on, man. That did not just last for my entire college career. Like what? 4 years on that hitbox.
Oh my god. There were like 3 things that extended that whole PK rocket, and it did not stop until it hit somebody. And that somebody was Sabo. Unfortunate way to go. And we're looking at a 5 stock. Hopefully a 1 stock could be taken away, but it looks like MPG is not going to allow his teammate to be touched.
Oh, the down air. Just try and get a setup. I mean, the juggle at this point is just a matter of when does Palu die. Wow.
Untouched. That's literally what we saw. I mean, both these players utilizing every tool in their arsenal. I mean, these are projectile-based characters. Yeah. They thrive off of using their projectiles to set up for all their attacks, all their combos. So the way that they utilized it and made sure that, you know, they got the job done and got it done quickly as possible, especially on Sabo, because we just saw those stocks being deleted very instantly. Yeah, that's going to be a huge factor coming into the rest of the set.
And I think both of the characters on the, I guess I would say non-PA if MPG wasn't on there, but MPG and PKChris have characters that have incredibly fast disruption tools. I mean, Mega Man able to get these handoffs right away with that frame 4 back air. We've got Ness with all those crazy buttons that, I mean, Nair is basically an auto setup into a team combo.
Yeah.
So we were, the characters just completely outclassed Palu and Bowser in that sense. Because
you don't want to go back to PS2. That's the #1 thing. I mean, if you go back there, that's just kind of like because Tri-State, but you definitely don't want to make that decision. And Battlefield, I feel like, is the better choice. I mean, a lot more room to work around, but you are a lot more susceptible to being comboed for a while as well. I mean, all these characters can combo pretty well, so, you know, hopefully the platform game does become a better factor for a character like oh, we're not going to see the Bowser come out.
Yeah, no way.
Why not?
I'm sure the first thing Spiro said to Sabo is just like, don't go Bowser. And Sabo's like, all right, fine, I won't. He's got like 600 characters. He knows how to play nearly everyone in the game. So.
Well, we're gonna get the 2 DLC characters, and Pyra, Mithra, and Palu. If you Well, she's not broken anymore, but I still consider her a DLC character.
I mean, if you got that nair and that back air and that up air, that's pretty much all you need, right?
That's all she wrote, but seems like the same tactic is being displayed. But we're going to see a little bit more damage being done from Spiro and Sabo now, so you know that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, Palu Nair's still the cutscene machine. It don't matter how many characters are in it, she will still be spinning that Nair.
Ooh, and just barely misspacing that forward smash. Would not have gotten the kill, but you know what? That is going to be a lot of damage coming out from MPG, but still nothing coming of it. And once again, misspacing it. That's going to be very crucial if you're not able to space those forward smashes correctly.
Yeah, it looks like maybe even a bit of a timing issue, but either way, blue team getting off with a lot of free stuff right now. Both characters at over 100. Back throw barely not killing, and MPG trying this dare machine. Back air's going to do it though.
Sure. That's all it takes. And Spiro also looking death right in the face real soon. But a double forward smash going to eliminate both the stocks. That is what we paid $5.99 for, guys. That is a beautiful, strong forward smash. Gets the job done. And I love that he's still sticking out with Pyra. I mean, most people would switch to Mithra just so they can get a little bit more speed and a lot more damage output with the combo games, but sticking it out because he's just trying to swing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he picks Bowser first. Pyro's basically just better Bowser at this point, like against these characters.
It's definitely paying off right now, but we're not seeing much of a combo game until then. Another forward smash. Sabo is not afraid to swing, guys, and if it's working, do not stop using it.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at him. I'm going to yell at him after this.
Hey, man. Saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's definitely not broken, and it's definitely working in their favor. I mean, it's an even game right now. PKChris looking at kill percent as well.
Oh, using that air dodge, but no, misinput. Very unfortunate.
Sabo once again in a bad predicament, but he's going to make up for it by taking PKChris' stock, and that's going to be crucial coming into the rest of this game too. It's very it's doable from both parties now. But the Nair, we're seeing a lot more offense coming out from Spiro and Sabo now. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, Sabo's entire game plan is disruption, even if it involves hitting his own teammate, but Spiro's still living that, and they are moving on. Blue team, it's going to be tough to take the stock from Mega Man. You might just want to focus on the Ness here.
Yeah, but Mega Man's trying just to apply a lot more pressure, just saying like, hey, you're not going to touch my teammate. I'm going to continuously throw these lemons at you, and hopefully that you're going to change your direction to me. But a nice Matrix move right there to escape that forward smash and just hit him with the Nair to take, or the fair, I should say, to take the stock. And now at a good position right now is both Spiro and Sabo.
Yeah, solid stock lead here. Sabo accidentally killing him with the weakest part of down air, but that ain't weak because it's Pyra. Back air disruption. Sabo pretty far off stage, having to switch to Mithra in order to stay alive here. And the scramble. Oh, man, that is not what you want to see.
Talk about scramble right now. Spiro's going to have to be in a scrambling situation, just trying to figure out how he's going to take care of two projectile-based characters that have zero to no reason to approach right now.
Yeah, I mean, you see the F smash letting rip. Like, he has to make some kind of huge play against characters that don't have to commit against him.
Oh, yeah, and this is exactly what I wanted to say before. Now that you are in a position where you don't really have to do too much, just kind of wait for your opponent to make the approach option. What are you doing, PKChris?
He spot dodged it like, whoa, 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 where are you going? Where are you going?
That was your chance to get a little bit more damage off of me, but it don't even matter. You don't need it.
Yeah, that two-frame happened first game too. MPG definitely has that timing down against Palu, and despite the really strong difference makers there from Sabo, it ends up just being a few team misfires, putting PA out of contention there against the Fusion, Delaware, and New York team.
Mm-hmm.
Those two characters were very, very difficult to kill and disrupt. I mean, they have such large hitboxes and such great ways of disrupting their opponents. So, solid team comp, and they're looking to move on further in bracket, and man, who knows what's going to happen next. All of these doubles matches have been wild so far.
We're going to be getting the MPT